Do, 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 do. Disclaimer, contain copyrights or copyrights competitive honors. Anything I see or do falls under fair use. Trick warning, you have been warned. So let's see if the video is actually up and playing. I tried doing a live stream the other day. This was not an official one or anything like that. I was just giving off, okay. And my live stream wasn't wanting to go out for some reason. I literally had the thing loading. Everything going. And for some reason, I was playing the game, and nothing was happening. It was weird. Like, I was sitting there playing, instead I was live, I went to the live, it didn't show me it being live. And I was like, this is weird. Now, for anyone who wants this broadband, I've been trying to figure out a few things, do some shit, thoughts. I've never done an ARC video before. Well, actually I did, about how they need to do some changes. So, I have some thoughts, ideas, and just other shit on this game, some of this stuff, so trigger warning, you have been warned. Now, I'm going to throw into my thoughts on something that needs to be changed on YouTube, okay, because I made a comment, okay, a comment, being nice and friendly, and making it into a question, you know, asking someone something. Then I come back, you know, and I get so much hate in between people saying, hey, you suck, it's this, it's that, and I'm like, no, that still doesn't make sense, but I'm like, okay, thank you for your input anyway. By the way, before anyone wonders, this is not an online server, this is just me custom, literally goofing off, trying to learn Aberration before I do anything online with it. I don't even plan to keep this. I have XP up all the way, damage down, and just everything up. I wanted to like test the glider, test the wall things and stuff like that out, and I needed metal. As you can see, I'm smelting some, and I need to go grab some accommodation paste, but I already got the chidin for that. But like I said, I have everything turned up, damage, life, taming. Okay, but that's not what I'm here for. What I wanted to talk about is simple on the YouTube, okay? Let's do this because it's a YouTube comment. I've been getting so much hate because of that. Then I got sick of it because about 30 or 40 posts later, I'm like, okay, I'm sick of this. It's just literally stupid. Okay? The amount of spam and hate my comment was getting was just dumb. Because I'm like, there's something weird about this. It just doesn't seem right to me, and everyone's like, oh, you're just shit, you don't know what you're doing. And yeah, I know what I'm doing. Because I played the game since back in the Wii days, and I'm talking back like when the Wii first came out. Now, a lot of people still are saying, oh, you're still the shit. It's different. Ain't much difference, and I can see something's up. I played the games long enough where I can see frames mess up. Like that frame over there, did you see it? Of course not. There's a minor frame glitchy. Do you see it? When I rotate the camera, it wigs out. And that, I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to do the whole glary, blowy thing. By the way, this is PlayStation 4. Not to mention, if you go underwater on split screen on Aberration right here, the second player, which I'm not on, you will just see a giant blue abyss like that all the way up close and see nothing underwater. I don't know if this was fixed already or not, but that's how it was. But on this comment, okay, on the video itself, I seen kind of sketchy stuff, so I'm wondering, hey, does he know something? I don't at the beginning. I simply ask. Then I get so much backlash by just simply asking a simple question. What's the difference between his shit that he's using and the shit I'm using? And then I get hate. Like a massive amount of hate, and then I'm like, this is going on long enough, I'm just gonna post this long ass comment and I'll come back. And I did. I posted my thoughts and I left a video about it, okay? Because it's got that stupid. Don't. If you're gonna try to spam me, at least make it smart. Literally don't just put URE than bad. Like, I'm like, okay, does it mean you're bad? Y-O-U, bad? Okay? Not Y, literally Y-U-R, or Y-U-E, okay? If you're gonna dish someone, try to dish them properly. Right now on this game mode, for testing of that shit, I might throw out a video for that. There's plenty of AUG people out there though. I've noticed that you need a ton of freaking metal. There is a few thoughts on this game that I actually will have now. Okay, so if you came for that part, I'm sorry about the nagging it seems at the beginning. You see us, okay, wood, stone, and fire can come out of there. There are a few thoughts. Okay, a lot of people's gonna sound like you're bitchy, you're naggy, but I watched another video on this. Apparently people who played the game since it first came out and they call themselves an Alpha Tribe. Now I don't blame them for calling themselves an Alpha Tribe. Do you have anything on you? No, okay. Okay, now I don't blame them for calling themselves an Alpha Tribe because you know they played for a long time. But as you can see, I got this crap ton of everything in this. I don't honestly care. It's all gonna be deleted after I get done testing this shit, because I don't want to actually slowly grind for like 5 days to get one fucking platform and it's this crap. You know, like I say, I put it like right there and it turns out it's this complete crap location because it's like going way better off there. I haven't really explored much past this because I've watched a lot of videos. As you can see, here's my map so far. Yeah, I've seen this place being big, but the reason why I haven't explored is because you need the climbing equipment, you need the glider, and both those are high level. Okay, now again on this game. First off, on the online, I really wish they would delete everything. Actual server resets, ban people who have cheated, because I watched a video about these Alpha Tribes. Okay, I'm not gonna say who they are, because apparently they quit the game, and I don't really want them to be like, oh, hating on me or anything, because actually I watched the video, there's a few funny parts in it, kinda laughed. But other than that, you know, just, it's a video. And it was about them quitting, so it's kinda sad. It's like the first video I seen of them, and I went through some of the stuff, and hey, huzzah. Now, before anyone gives me hate for talking about this about them, but you know, they look like they could be good, you know, they were a community. They made some valid points. Online, because there was apparently still duping when they quit, and that was like a few weeks ago or something like that. I don't know, I just seen the video recently. People have been duping for the longest of time. Yeah, I already figured that there was some kind of way to dupe in this game, because I see these giant super god tier metal bases, and I'm like, there's no way they own that legit online. And I'm like, there's something weird here. Unless they have like 100 people literally going out to get that metal, and someone else is gonna be doing the same exact thing. And then you catch that, and they made some pretty valid points. The fact that nowadays with the Alpha Tribes, battles can apparently take weeks, which I don't doubt because it's bullshit with them anyway, half the time probably, and I'll come back to that. Most people will keep the breeders, so you know you have your super powerful pets is locked up into where they can't be killed, hiding away somewhere, you know, in between servers. And if you get wiped off one server, you just go on to the next server, you get your shit out, you breed your super pet, then you just rinse and repeat. Okay, dude, you are seriously annoying me. But they made some points about that, how there's no cost or risk anymore on that. So like you can lose say a max level T-Rex, and because you have 2 max level T-Rexes just ready to be made, you can do that. And then here comes the problem of actual people not like buying people or some shit doing this. According to him, to get a max powerful T-Rex, you have to hop on it every 4 hours for like a week. Every 4 hours. You go to sleep, you wake up 4 hours, you have to get on, you have to feed them, tame them, walk them, whatever you have to do. And that is to get a good mount, because on Alpha Raids you have to have everyone have a good mount apparently. Wouldn't doubt. What the heck was that sound? Oh well. Fiverr. But that was a very good and valid point there. The sheer fact that he made that into a point was actually kind of surprising. I'm just gonna do this. Go here. Don't really care about seeds all that much, but I do that because all these little dog guys I have laying around eat meat. I only got one veggie eater, which is this dude. I'm gonna be putting the mushrooms up somewhere anyway, and a little bit chitin and fiber needs to go in that. I'll put the arrows in it too. Seeds are fine. Wood. I don't even know why I got those biotoxins, I just got them. A little bit of organizing, by the way. You can see my tower there, that's an experiment. I'm going to be going into detail on that in just a little bit. Here's my chitin for the paste, but I haven't got really around to making that yet. I'm like, I can make that whenever, because, you know, I'm not going to... I didn't even put down the compost bin I was gonna do earlier. I actually let that slip my mind. But, okay, so, and I've been on one server, okay, this is why I went to single player instead, in normal basic, normal stat shit single player, okay? Just to get the actual fun of it. Unless you're in like a super tribe of like 30, you're not gonna make that much progress anymore. I hopped on one for a short amount of time, and immediately there's super buildings everywhere. It made the game almost want to break, and that was just way too big buildings. You know, you don't even need half of them. One was just a shop. People literally just selling their shit that they probably got somehow somewhere else, and it was just asinine. It was, okay, imagine that up there all the way to the top of that's about how big it was, and it was about from that to over there on that rock, and then like all around this entire sector you see right here, they have it completely boxed in with stone behemoth gates and foundations everywhere. It was stupid. Every time there's like 18 of those things too, all around the main spawn point. One of the spawn points you'd spawn in, you'd have to literally like, okay, behemoth gate, gate, spawning point. Say this right, here's the spawn point. All that was just gates. You have the ocean to your back. You have to get out, swim around like 8 miles of freaking mountain to hop up onto this dry land just to get going anywhere, and then you're still surrounded by like 8 super bases. Just to get out of the super bases on that, it's either a 10-minute swim or a 5-minute swim with like a 4-minute walk. It is complete asinine. Okay, it was just so stupid. By the way, there's some ore right here. I don't know if anyone knows about that yet or not. It's right there. There's some ore right here. Just pointing this out. Now I found this on actual, but you know, I'm coming over here now. Why not? But it's so stupid when you get online. You know, me and my brothers could stop playing online. You know, we both have copies of the game now. We play together on solo all the time. It's like, hey, let's move over to an online server and have some fun on that in a PvE game. No, in PvE, there's this giant super bases everywhere. We'd hop on, and our game would take like 3 minutes to load because we'd have to load all these super bases with like 30 T-Rexes, 20 of those guys, and like you don't even need 20 of those guys. Like seriously, 1 or 2 just for breeding would be fine. You don't need 15 waverns. You don't need 40 fucking quartz. Seriously, like, I'm getting annoyed just talking about how stupid this was. These bases were just outrageously big. They need to be deleted. And this comes to the part of why these alpha players need to be fixed. They need to be looked into. Now, a lot of people are going to be saying you're hateful, you're despiting, you're being stupid and ignorant on this one. No, I'm not, because, you know, there was duping. how many of these alpha players, okay, few of them are probably completely legit, and for those I feel sorry for. But I've seen level 300-400 dinos, which as far as I know, I can only get one up here to 100 like me on offline, unless you first 150 caps. So I don't even see how they're getting level 300 dinos. And it would take like infinity long, not to mention I've seen people with like stupidly high stats somehow. And I think that's like, you know, they get onto a server game, they exploit the guy out. Would that, yeah, that would open that up. I need to deposit this metal. But that's annoying, okay? I want to play a game. Why? Oh. A lot of people's gonna be like, you're just a noob and you're being annoyed at people who's played the game for like 2 years. No, I have played games for that long time, if not longer. But the issue with it is, eventually it does get boring to me. And when there's new people on who want to even be able to begin to load into the game, who can't barely do that because of super mega behemoth bases that physically break the damn game. Because you're loading in and your game's like, hey, I want to crash. Let me crash, please, 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 please. Oh, I finally got done loading after 5 hours later. It's not my internet, guys. It's just so big, the system don't want to build. That's why on single, you get on button. You can have 600 tames, and I think it's a 600 build limit, unless you physically change that, stamina, why not? And as you can see, my stats are actually fully, realistically statted out like a normal game. I don't have like 9 trillion health and bullshit like that. Yeah, I just don't have no clothes on because I pumped so many points in Fortitude. Plan to delete this guy anyway and all this shit. But let's get into something that needs to change. The amount of big size bases need to be nerfed to be about 50% size. A lot of people's gonna be like, this is bullshit. Okay, these buildings I noticed were stone and thatch. Oh, are you kidding me? Guess I can make a metal one now. But the buildings I seen was okay. So stone and thatch. Okay, and the annoying part is, oh, there's an earthquake. Let's talk about that. Earthquakes happen. You also need to make it where you get stone easier in the beginning of this game mode, guys. Seriously, super stupid of how difficult it is to. When I first started this one, you know, I had the multiplier set up. It took me about 10 minutes to find a fucking single stone because I had to wait out an earthquake. You know, you actually have to wait for the earthquake to drop the damn stone. Okay, it was just stupid. Because I see all these stones right here and look, I can't pick a single one up. Unless it falls from the ceiling. Yeah, you make it hard, but you make it hard for cheaters. Okay? Now, this falls under the same argument I've had with another game on Borderlands 2. Okay? I will actually probably make a Borderlands video with that one, just to say, because Borderlands is an amazing game, okay? I haven't played it, go check it out. But let's get back into the earthquakes. You guys see them make them more frequently or drop like 18 times the shit. Or make it at the beginning where you can find rocks, because look, all these rocks, can't pick one up. And I'm picking up berries and shit now. Just to show people I was hitting the right fucking button. Now, part of one of the stupid things is the sheer fact that you can't find rocks. Okay, that's something that needs to be changed because I have not ever found one natured rock on this entire game mode, on this map yet. You know, this DLC. Haven't found it. Haven't found one yet, and it's quite obnoxious. And again, let's talk about the alpha, the big ass super buildings on the official service and how they need to change. You can drop how many buildings each person can have by 50%. That would help. it would make them have to have tighter, more stylish bases on PvE. If they wanted to have a good looking base, they can make it look stylish without having it super big to make it look stylish, with just a little bit of trimming work on it, and that's realistically still a box, just hiding with some trimming and some thatch stone on it. And side note to that is, if they really wanted to make a durable base, instead of using stone, they could use metal, because if they have enough manpower to collect 1 billion of stone for the same size base, they have enough manpower to double the base structure integrity by making a metal base half the size with double walls instead of just one wall that's stone, and then you get inside with a giant huge open area. Like, this base just barely had anything inside of it other than just being packed full of animals and shit. You get the same result with a couple of behemoth gates and an open pen. It's PvE, people can't come up and kill your shit. I could see doing something like this on PvP, but not PvE. The bases are just so big that they can not only just break they break the system trying to load into the game. Sometimes I've actually crashed 3 times trying to load into an online server before because these bases are so big. And that was stupid. If that means that they're just too big, that they need to change. I bet you if I went to an aberration server, which I have not done yet, on any online server, you'd probably see a medium base to a supersized base already. That falls back to how people are storing like level 3 actual bees. They didn't let anything get brought into aberration, which is a good thing. I don't think that they're gonna be super big. And I'll just take these. Now you're gonna attack me. You know what? I'll just knock you out. I wanted to tame one of you guys anyway. No idea what you eat. 25% damage and he's still hurting me. Wow. I did that to Crab earlier and it almost killed me. Will you just stop running away? Gosh. So obnoxious. I know it means your toke's up. But you attacked me. Now you get the punishment of either death or capturement. Gosh. Seriously? Just go to sleep already. That's half a club. Okay, if you don't stop running in like 10 seconds, then let me knock you out. You're dying. 10. 6. I need trank arrows for this shit. There, about time. That's over half a club. What? Are you not? No, you are not, apparently, unless I just can't access your inventory that way. Nope, you're not that kind of tame. Well, dang. To die. I can always use more meat. Give it to my guys. I need red gems, by the way, which is why I took that. Even with the high multiplier, I haven't found any yet, really. Like, you know, natural recurring veins. And you need like 80 of them, which is another thing that's been slowing me down on getting these things early on. Okay, let's see. Can I make one yet? Turn off the engrams. Like, yeah, right here, grappling hook. I can now make it with gems. Okay. But you can see there's some things that use red gems. Where was it at? Going with red gems and stuff like that. Maybe I didn't unlock that one yet. Oh, it's the glide. No, not the. Yeah, the glider uses blue. It was the saddles. No, not the saddles. What? What was it that used the red gems? I don't remember. Was it the cliff platform? No, that's blue. Okay, I don't remember which one it was, but I can test these out now. Yay. After I can put my meat up, I'll test one out. But, back to that. Okay, first off, you can change it by just down adjusting how much size they can happen per each person on a base, or so many buildings per sector, like you guys are currently doing with the towers now. Yeah, oh, okay, so you just right trigger. Interesting. You can lower the amount of buildings per like sector, you know, you can have if you're building like in a group. Okay, this would help. You can learn like how many max behemoth gates you can have because people spam the living shit out of them. Back up here. Okay, so the third person glitch is not on this one. I heard about that beforehand. I'm gonna explore up here where I haven't been yet. Like over there in junk. Never been. Might wait for stamina to come back before I go over there though. But you wanna check up out there. Can you use these on metal? Can you? Yes. Would damage them shitless though. I got not enough stamina. That's interesting. You look right, you go to the right one, look left, you go to the left one. Does that damage it? If it is, I can't tell. But it's kind of stupid on how big they let people have their bases. Now, I'm not saying don't have a super base, but you don't need it so big that it's breaking like the system itself. Okay, even with 25% fall damage, that's still a pretty good fall. No idea if I'm gonna make it. First time using these things too. I didn't realize I could make them that cheap. Well, not cheap for non 6 times resource shit. Oh. Okay, I'm on an edge of some kind. Interesting. Can I gather this stuff now? Oh, if I don't make that, I'm probably dead. Oh, I made it. Huh, cool. Oh, it's up here where the tower is. This is like halfway up. You don't get to come up here. By all means, this is a really nice flat area. If you could build up here, that'd be grand. I probably could. Puppies. Probably gonna be easy way down, but oh, there's a slope right here. Nice. But okay, you can make it where they can't build as big of bases to anything. I'll take the meat. To just increase the resources and shit like that. I don't know, it's your guys' job to work this shit out, but that's an idea, to cut like how much they can build and max in an area down. Because, you know, they could build like a super house without needing to spam a billion walls. Stone walls, and I'm not even on high textures to make the game load a lot freaking better, by the way. Because I know if I change this to high texture, I tried loading one of the super bases on the PS4, I might just crash. Not ditching the PS4, but that is Asinine. I haven't been over here yet. It's intriguing. Haven't even been on the surface yet. I could make some radiation armor. Oh, that's might have been what they would use for the radiation armor. Oh. Oh, hey, scorpions. Bye. It's not like you can kill me. I don't really want to deal with you. But it's just asinine. Okay, next idea is about the size and how much shit people can get. Because I've seen people literally hear people. What the hell? Oh, Ravager. Bye. I've heard of people pumping out like a full-size medium scale base in mere day. Really? Really, you're just gonna keep being obnoxious until I kill you, huh? Okay. I'm dying. You only take 4 or 5 hits. Just stop. It's not hard, but I do like the grappling hook, and it's pretty nice. That's fun. Raptor, I already know. Oh my gosh. Just stop. That's something else I'm noticing about this one, okay? That I've seen other games fall for the same shit. You have cheaters, exploiters, glitchers, modders, code changers, or people who do something en masse to get an upper head on something. This one I hear is severely difficult just to get up in, and I've seen it being very hard to get around in. Unless you're very well prepped, like the Hazmax. Literally, there's a lot of places I'd like to go explore. Haven't done because I know about the hazmat suits and the radiation and shit like that. Okay? Now, before anyone says, oh, you're just talking like an off-pro. No, I'm not. I'm not an off-pro in the least. Any gems? No. So. I don't know which one Smolat's gonna win. But, it's just Asinine. Because I've seen games stop, take, and look at how the community's at, saying something's too easy or something's too difficult. And typically it's something too easy and then they make it stupidly hard. Like Borderlands 2 raid bosses. Unless you literally did an exploit or something of equivalent, you didn't get that far into there. Because I've legitimately beat them, except the overpower level, dude. I have not done that because that's just stupid. The 8 overpower level things, that just needs to be deleted and not brought back to any of them. Like anything that does that, don't, because it's just stupid. Okay, like it's legitimately stupid. Is that death? It's pain. Only quarter health, huh? Yeah, I can live full fire. But, ow, I think I dropped down. Ooh, that one hurt. Okay, let's heal. I was watching a video where I'm pretty sure like these people either had some kind of exploit to spawn shit in, or they just got superly well prepped. Because me and my brothers, 2 people, have been trying certain caves. We finally got done with a lava fire cave on the island. And this was just 2 of us, basic stats, not level like 500 dinos and bullshit like that. You need online, you need a max cap of 150 or even 200. Because apparently there is ways for people to go to their own servers, pull out shit, or spawn in crap. I don't know if this ever got fixed. To spawn in certain shit, like level 500 dinos to even 1,000,000 dinos, and just get them on the game. And then just basically break everything. Okay, I'm by that. I'm gonna go through Raptor. And I've heard about this in like 4 different firms, okay, on this game. You don't need to make something have like a 900 damn bats spawning in it constantly that have a chance to give you mega rabies. For the longest time, that mega rabies was like 10% chance, not 3% like they said. Because as me and my brother was going through it, we'd get mega rabies every other bite from a bat. Like there'd be like 3 bats on us and an instant mega rabies and we're dead. Then we're just either just dreading the shit or just quitting for a while and just walking off. Because it's complete asinine. Next is next, okay? Now, here's another thing online that needs to be changed. For PvE and PvP, I do think that you need to watch people's stats. For people who are going to be in large scale wars and shit like that, I have apparently heard of people having the shit changed somehow. What do I have in here? Rare mushrooms don't need to be in there. You don't need to be in there. I don't care about arrows. That definitely don't need to be in there. I don't even know how they got in there. Ugh. Must have been one of the times when I just transferred everything and transferred it into it. Well, that's some more metal for me to throw in here. And presto. Presto. You can go in there and make me butt with spark powder. But yes, you need to check people's shit out with like a bot. Make sure no one's spam cheating some shit somehow. Because I've seen people get knocked out in one hit or do just ridiculous amount of damage in a stupid way. Time to get everything a buttload of XP around here. You mutter and paste. I'm just gonna do this really quick. Okay, spam that. By the way, in case people do not know that these shrooms right here, you can use them for narcotics. Those shrooms right there. See, as I'm gonna add them, I should be able to make more. Bam. I don't know how much more you have to use of them to make narcotics, but I do know you can use them for narcotics, which is nice. And for now, I will see about putting that stone in this. Okay, now. Mushrooms can go back in this one. You... Oh yeah, you. Get that spark out. Put the stone in. Spark can go in. There's another tumblequake. And I guess I'll just put the spark powder in this one for now. Freak it. See if I can get any crystals. Okay, now another thought I've had on multiplayer on this game is I've seen people say this is the best pet, this is the best pet, and I've seen YouTuber where they spam the shit out of lights. Okay, like they had this metal base already on or aberration, and they had lights set up and plants, and I'm like, okay, yeah, they're definitely on a single player, so which they even did say that. So I'm like, okay, but they're spawning shit in. I'm not spawning shit in. Okay, I know for a fact that they probably were. I'm not entirely sure, but they had lights everywhere, and I don't know if those lights do the charge effect. But I do know the charge effect does the charge effect. So I've been tinkering with these guys, and I will show you something that, like this tile, what this is about right there. As soon as it gets night, is there a night command? No idea. But another thought, small thought, is just to use those guys for home lights, and I have been doing so. Okay, you see this little oh yeah, this one right here is a baby. Okay, on 33 minutes. I won't be able to because it's literally had an hour and 20 minutes when it first started. See, that's something that's weird. I haven't changed anything about how fast they churn anything other than hatching. I made them hatch quicker because, you know, hatching shit's just obnoxious. You have to wait there for an hour or so to hatch an egg, so I just sped that up. And I still had to wait a while. But this guy don't come in an egg, they get pregnant, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. They gestate them. Okay, see, this guy's been going on for now 20 minutes. He's 33 minutes left and 58.2% now. He won't be able to be carried in because that's just that. Now, really, that's just tack and stuff. But still annoying. Few small things I have thought of doing with them, which people's gonna call me crazy or idiotic about this because they're like, you know, there's a better way to do that. I guarantee you, I'm already gonna get that comment that you're an idiot, you're a noob, you don't know what you're talking about. I guarantee you I have that comment. Someone's already wrote it down on the typing part and just thinking about it already. But I've been using these guys as light. You can't really see how well the radius is, but I have increased this guy's radius. But by how I'm doing this is I'm upgrading his charging regen like that, and going down here to charge emission radius and just spamming it up. By the way, these are his actual stats. I haven't multiplied them in any way. They're standard like mine. No multiplication. He's already 40. I've just increased XP, resource gathering, shit like that. Because, you know, I don't want to feel like I'm in God mode or some stupid shit. By the way, you can put hats on them. Like, I'll show you really quick. I'll make, just to show how awesome this little... I might as well call this an Easter egg. Blam. Let's see if he can, have this one on. I know they can use cloth ones. Yeah, he can have it on, apparently. Makes him kind of look like he has like beetle mattresses on the side. But it does give him armor, which is nice. Now he has 50 armor, which is like twice of any saddle on base, which is awesome. Which makes these guys into little warriors. I can imagine gathering a pack of these guys and literally just having them on actual combat. Now, I haven't increased the charge capacity. This right here, I'll go to it. In case anyone is wondering. Dang it, I really, oh yeah, you can't go to almost that. It's the second one on the bottom, charge capacity. I'm pretty sure you're leveled up enough so I can show it off, yeah. Charge capacity, which increases the max amount of charge they actually have on each. Why do you have stuff like that on you? Charge regen, which is how fast it recharges. Say this is equal to that, it'll take about a minute. If it's like 3 times as high, it takes way less. Okay, so this guy's level 18, okay, he was just an experiment one. Yeah, I think he was. But, is this one female? Via is that rock? Nope, another male. I've noticed female bulldogs super hard to get because I've only got 2, is this one. And I think, is this one the female, other female? No, yes. Okay, this was not a female. Okay, let's increase, let's say 500 charge capacity. And now if you look above his head, I'm gonna have to use him really quick. How do you use him? Just toggle on, give it a sec, toggle off. Now, as it is right now, it's a little under half what it is, and you see it's going up pretty fast. If you increase that to about 500, it literally takes about 3 to 4 seconds, which is why the other ones are on almost all the time. They go down very slowly, and they go up very fast. Let me just stay him that in view and show you. As you see, the other guy's going up like twice as fast, but he now has just a little over half his capacity. As this guy's going up slower, but has a bigger capacity, he'll last longer and stuff, you know? You guys understand this. But I've been using these guys as a freaking spotlight, because apparently the feeder trough can reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 7 up high, so 13 high. So far, I haven't tried any higher because I don't need it any higher. He has a insanely big reach. He goes all the way over there and like right there with his light. It's pretty bright. I'll go up there and upgrade his stats some more. He's probably like level 28 now. 27. Not entirely sure. And he's purple, by the way. I've noticed they have pretty lights. Oh no, I was wrong. He's higher than that. Charge emission and charge regen. I have barely done anything with his regen, and he stayed on a long time. Oh, let's go ahead and increase his capacity. Hey, you have meat on you. I did not know that. I'll take that, and I'll take the rest of that. And just so you know, people, we hit that. Bam. Water. Breaks your fall. Didn't think the spoiled meat would go in there, but whatever. Need to get a bin for that stuff to make it last longer. Don't care though. Honestly, it's just yeah. Mushrooms, berries, mushroom, and mushroom. And then I'm making another 31, and that's gonna give everything XP. I probably leveled up, yeah. Okay, let's do more stamina or not. Just for my jumping. Because jumping still eats stamina, even though I have no drain on water, food, or stamina, max health regen. Still take damage though by 25%, and then I multiply that by 4 to see how much shit damage something would actually do. Okay. Now, the thought about me using these guys as lights, as you see, that one's going on the wall right there. You can see them a lot bit at night, so I'll show that off at nighttime. Is just the sheer fact that there's a few minor fixes and tweaks and stuff like that. Okay. But one of my ideas with these guys is make it to where, you know, I forgot to show this off, but you can pick these guys up. I wanted to show that off. Double tap to throw them. It's fixed the breeding. It's one of my ideas, because I literally had 2 of them, okay? My first pair, which is why I have 2 females, because I had to go hunt me down one. I had them in this little room. I closed it. I climbed all the way around, jumped in, went down, did that. They'd break for mating. I literally had to lay right here till one of them got pregnant. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take my time. They were in here, walking around all the time. I literally had to stuff them in the corner, and then they'd stop, walk off. What the hell is that sound? But they'd walk around and literally just walk off of each other. Is there yeah, there's a charge bug right here. Wow. How interesting. But one of my ideas was literally just fix the Oh, and infinite falling glitches. There's been like 3 of these things too. But, okay. So I have the other battery. Okay, I'm gonna show off 2 infinite falling glitches that I have found. One of my was my brother on his way back to his shit. Quite pissed us off because I already jumped down. I couldn't help him out or anything. Ooh, blue. I'm gonna. Why not? See what it is. Luck of the draw. And by the way, I do think I have the multipliers increased. And see, look at that. He spawned right there. This is something else that's stupid. I've been seeing spawns inside walls. Well, that's not technically inside a wall, but he's not. I don't think he's getting out anytime soon. Yeah, see, there's another one right there in the water, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna drown before he does anything. But there's 2 infinite falling spots I found by my oh yeah, purple blueprint and green. Beautiful. And okay, I'm gonna go to the first one. I already sold it up. The second one I haven't, because I just haven't even bothered in general. Because I know about it, and this is stupid. You fall into it, and then you infinitely can't get out. The only thing you can do is either close that, try to build your way out, which I managed to succeed, which is awesome. I had to use the thatch building and one of my ladders I have right there. I was out clutching stuff with thatch at the time, so that was super handy to be having to do. And that right there, did you notice how shit was loading in after the fact? I notice how you have all this area up here. Why are you down here and you're set to not load up there, or like how that shit turned down? I've talked about this before. The game's graphics on everything. Sure, you can have beautiful graphics, but it's not everything. That's one thing I like about some of the other games. As you can see, I built a bridge. There's the infinite falling spot. Are you going to do what I think you're gonna do? Please don't. Please don't annoy me. I had a blue thing over there earlier, so this is before I fell into that. I would have then built that. Got up there. There's a cool thing. Right, here's the infinite falling spot. If you fall right here, right there, you'll eventually slide down. You start annoying me, you're going to die. You'll slide down right there to that little T spot, and you'll infinitely fall. Seriously. And another thing, fix the red mushrooms. That hallucination bullshit is just bullshit. Sure, you can just use the brown mushrooms that's down there in the hotbar. I'll show those off really quick. These. The aggravative cat mushroom to help to prevent it. But it's just so stupid because I've literally been around just literally doing shit, not expecting there to be a red mushroom because they haven't either rendered in yet or they're hiding inside of a rock. I'll show off a point right now that I'll go over to really quick. And just actually, I'll do that next because I want to show you the other infinite falling spot rock place that I have found. And people say I can't be a game bug tester. I have not found but one. But we have found 2 infinite falling spots that need to be patched on here already. And you can't mine this rocks, it's actual dirt. If you could mine a rock and like just pop out and walk, that'd be way different. But no, you can't. You just fall in, you're stuck forever. There's nothing you can do unless you get help. Close that, but that does smell. Really? And that's something stupid too, by the way. This is the same one that's chasing me all the way down there. Okay? Lower the fucking chase range. Me and my brother over there, okay, we're in the same spot that I was just a moment ago. We literally had a pack of like 80 of these fucking things everywhere. This is the easiest spawning spot. It's supposed to be up there, and you come down here because you need trees or stone or anything. And then you get butt raped by Ravengers and Carnivores instantly. That high-leveled shit right here on the easiest spawning location. Severely stupid. And they don't stop chasing you. Right up there is where you spawn, up there in the gates. It's so stupid. Kinda wish I stopped to repair my climbing hook. I would have just climbed. You could actually probably use the grappling claws down there. Climbing claws, what do you want to call them? to get out of it. But obnoxious it was. Okay, let's let me show you where this one is. It's somewhere around here. I have not patched this one up. Should I? Can I really quick? Do I have some thatch? I'm gonna get thatch. Let's go ahead and fill it in before it slips my mind and I forget for some, like later on, and just do it myself. Get the fiber. Show it off and just show like an easy fix, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna need foundation. Okay, it's... no, that's not it. I'm not precisely sure the exact 100% pinpoint location, because it was my brother that fell into it. Okay. Now, it was somewhere up here. He was going to jump off into the water. I jumped off over there, and he was somewhere around here. If I fall, I'm just gonna call it good. I don't know entirely sure where it was. I know this one's mineable, but he fell somewhere over here, in between two things that wasn't mineable, and you couldn't escape. Now, if I can find that or not, I don't know. For all I know, this could have been it, and yeah, right here. See, he fell right here. Right here between this spot. Let me mine the rock. Okay, and if you mine the rock, I'm now infinitely falling. And I'm sliding back and forth. I'm unable to control myself. So that's what happens. And I already know you can't do shake because right now it's reading me as falling. Fortunately, I think I can build my way out. Yeah. So see, I was literally doing the building menu and it was still making me move. Damn. Free crystal, obsidian. That's something else I've noticed too. Really, I can't pick that one crystal up. Nope. And nope, no. I was there for a second. Oh, smoke stone and stuff. Might as well. Cause I have to destroy that ladder because it got onto the wrong side. Be warned that if your ladder gets onto the wrong side and you run out of resources, you are just doomed. I am not doing anything here. The game itself is that. See, it was on the wrong side. Now I can just climb up, and I'm out. And that was it. He fell right there in between all that shit, and now I'm going to patch that up really quick, and hopefully I can just easily seal it without having to do too much work here. The ladder. Maybe I might have to just put some. I made a wall, damn it. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to throw out some foundations. That's the ceiling. Here we go. And I'll go. So another point on stamina. If anyone whines at me while I'm putting points on stamina, it's literally just because I can. Can I fall in that tiny gap? Yep. And I'm now back into it. Great. Thank God I have enough to make another ladder. I'll put one right here. And great, I'm facing the wrong side on it technically, so I can't climb it. Does that mean I'm literally gonna have to build one right there if I can? Oh great. I have to freaking just close app, I'm gonna be annoyed, and then that stream will end because I can't for some reason close. Oh my gosh, it was right there. I hit it, then it changed. Fuck off to him. Out of my way, ladder. Are you kidding me? Stop fucking doing this shit. Okay, I have a wall. Can I put the wall like right here so I can prevent myself from moving? Please? Nope. I don't think I can build a foundation down here either. Of course not. Well, it looks like this is my life now, folks. Great. I'm running out of shit to build with too. Something cheap. Do I have anything like a little box in my inventory? Nope, I do not. Great. See how stupid this shit is? I literally just couldn't do anything. And I'm permanently sealing this up. Okay, let's go get my thatch and shit. Come back and seal it up. Because that's stupid. Like, this is something that could be found just by having some people run around and jumping in holes. This is something that you see in some games, sometimes quite often more than others. Because they don't let certain people go in who have skill, or they say people aren't skilled enough to become a beta tester and throw them out the window. Like me, I'm apparently not good enough to be a beta tester, yet I have broken and fixed games, and I'm not even a damn programmer. I've found little ways, I've found them just miscoding the amounts. I've fixed some shit. Patching this up nicely. Hopefully I can. That's decent. Well, now you won't accidentally fall into the damn thing. Well, there you go, about the same thing. That is just so stupid. I have to waste 7, 9, 10 building spots just to prevent me from falling into an infinite glitching spot that shouldn't have made it into fucking development. If anyone don't know this, there's a cave right there. It leads somewhere. I haven't been in it really. It's right there where that wood looking rock is. I'm looking right at it where that guy is. That's where the cave is. And right around here is where the mushrooms are. You'll see them. Well, how easy it'd be to climb that. Ooh, little secret hiding spot. It's night. Yay, it's about time. Days and night last so long on this one for some stupid reason. So let's get in this. We came over here to mine these, and look what's hiding over here. There you go. That's all it takes. And then that's almost the entire depth of a player. Because the rest of these right here didn't load in on us. They were farther back and in these bushes, and I just couldn't even barely see this one. I came up this way on the crystals, just started mining, and it popped down. We both were like, oh, great. Love some of the new effects on this one, though. I like how everything has its own shining gold color. so pretty. And it's now easier to get silica pearls because all you have to do is jump in the water here. This water should be pretty much safe. I haven't seen anything dangerous in it other than the shit that spawns around it. Oh, and see that's glitches too, I'm pretty sure. Unless, you know, they're supposed to go on you, just look like lines. That's not high sensitivity either. Like, I can just... I just don't know if that's just something that the thing can't handle or what. Itch. But some of my thoughts is, by the way, one of them is on YouTube spam. If you see something that is just like 3 posts or just the same post over and over, you should automatically mark it spam. Because I got the same post like 8,000 times and it was obnoxious. See, like, if you're on a computer for longer window distance, I'm pretty sure you'd already see that. But apparently, window distance when I'm in the water is the water. Okay, but when you get out, the water de-windows on the inside and you can see, oh, there you go, bam. You can already see it now. Got close enough. There's some things I've noticed, and another raptor. Better kill it. Oh, and a minor couple glitches over here that we have been, we figured out for our own raptor and other raptors. We tested it, and it works every time 110%, and it's stupid. If you have a raptor chasing you or anything else on the building, it won't be able to fit through here, and it will read, it can't fit, go left, come down, and get stuck right here. We'll just do this, get stuck every time. It's stupid. See how big that radius is? You can see it on that wall. See it all the way over. That light is coming from this dude right here, by the way. No one else down here is lit. Just that dude and this dude. And the radius alone is huge because you're getting illuminating for the nameless ones in this entire radius. You can pick up one of these guys and just walk around with a giant light. I don't know which all charged pets can use it because I've only really found these guys because they're easy to find. I haven't been far in the game yet. Let's move you right here. Let me increase your radius by 1 because bam, that's 29%, and there you go. Doesn't really look like a much change, but I probably has. I've noticed them being big, like that guy up there. He's all the way down there. See, he's my little lighthouse tower. Apparently it can go through walls, I'm pretty sure, because he's lighting underneath them in a circle radius. And if you bring this dude over here into this, throw him in there. And that's something else that needs to be fixed. Sometimes she'll throw these guys utterly, like, completely fucking right. Oh, and I'll talk about that breeding again, and I'll just do this, forget. Close the door, and it goes through. And can you fix the glare on these guys? There's light that's always on the ground. See, there's a giant glare on the ground. We're facing him. Okay, and what I was talking about earlier is I was waiting for him to breed. He was breeding. It was going to take 10 minutes for him to get to a puppy. So I'm like, okay, I got 10 minutes. I'm going to go off, collect some more shit, come back. Then I'm like, okay, it's been about 8 minutes. Came back, they glitched out through the walls, and they're out here roaming, and the baby apparently was had beforehand. Like, I lost track of time. It was like 10 minutes, maybe even 11 when I came back. This is also my bad, but they glitched through the wall. They were walking out right around here, and the baby was gone. And I'm like, okay, they glitched through it, so I had to make this. It's a box with some fence foundations and shit like that. I should just show that one because nothing's on there. It's literally a triangle that goes through itself right next to the wall, and I have to throw them in there, and you have to do this because they'll walk away in a 1 by 1. By 1 by 1, I mean this. Not 2 by 2, this. They're big enough where if one's here and one's like right here, they won't make. They have to be here and like here. to even begin to mate. It's so stupid. They need to fix that mating shit on them. Like in here, it's easy to get the mate. As you see, the male in there is still on roaming. But that was something stupid I was having experiences with on them. My 100 yet? Oh, nice. Oh, and at first, for anyone else wondering, I was going through these things, and at first I'm like, where's all the engrams at? And shit like that for this. Stupid dude, stupid me, that it instantly has only the island on. What you have to do to easily find it is unclick the island. Now they'll all be in there, just go over and click on aberration, and there you go. That's all of them. I already unlocked all of them, as you can see, and I still need just a freaking load of metal and shit. See, like this, 120 metal, but I was just gonna go for the large ones, test it out. 85, 5 for each one of these, by the way. Those things are like pillars. 35. See, this scorched earth stuff. Only on scorched earth, apparently. What? But, oh yeah, I got just a buttload of random crap in my inventory. And this is how I get new armor. Hat. Bam, new hat. Don't need the axe. I might just keep that. I don't know. I keep using some gloves. Don't need me new hat. Don't need the pick. The javelin, useless. And how you quickly go through some of your inventory is just walk over to one of these things. Because I got berries, bam, berries and shit like that should be in it now. Don't honestly know why it puts stone in there. Something eats stone in this one. I've noticed it doing that, putting stone in it now. What's this, berries and shit? So I wonder what it is that eats stone. I don't know. Okay, and apparently it didn't take the berries, it just took the other shit. That's kind of gay. Let's just put all this shit up really quick. Go put the food in there. But yeah, I just wanted to show a little normal morning stream. Not trying to nag, not trying to piss people off. You know, there's huge Hawk fans out there that's gonna come by and be like, you don't know what you're talking about, shut up. Probably a few of them. But again, I don't care, and it's just obnoxious. So if you're gonna troll or you're gonna spam me with any kind of comment, at least make it original and not half a fucking word that's not even right in like any sense of way, and then just go away, you know. That's just completely asinine. Literally, I'll read off the exact comment, okay, because it's stupid. What? Why didn't you take this one piece of meat? You're 60 out of 60 and you didn't take one piece of meat. Wow. Okay. Notifications. Oh hey, I have a new notification. You're bad. And he even put all spaces. Okay, the first one of the same dude, by the way, was U-R-E. Bad. You're bad. Okay, that's literally what his first comment. Now he's a space in between each one. Wow, dude. Real original when you do that with a comment. Like, seriously, no, this is no point in doing it. It's just stupid. Like, if you can't make an original comment, there's no point in trying to make a comment. Like, I can report this comment for spam, okay? And guess what? It won't be considered spam because it won't break the damn timelines or anything like that because of freedom of speech. This is literally like the 7th time he's put this one comment on there, and this has been misspelled or changed and that. This one, it was Y space O space U space space, and they're all in caps, by the way. But you get the idea. So stupid as shit. Another tumble quick. Ha 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 ha. Get it? Tumble quick. See, those things just come out thin air, which is kind of dumb. And whenever they hit the ground, anything, you hear a ding. They need to change the thing from a ding to a thunk to a clunk to a chunk. Not a dink like that. Not something hit the ground somewhere else, and it was wood and stone. And that's gems. I want the gems. But then again, normally those gems would only give you like 1 through 3. But I have multipliers up, so I am getting more shit. And it's like times 6, so that's why I got so many gems. I didn't think I have that many yet, but I finally collected them. See, look at that. That's overkill. A giant fucking white light that is definitely some kind of lighting glitch with those fucks. That is overkill. Like maybe not even half of that would still be overkill. That is just stupid. They couldn't have tested that more. Like anywhere you go, the farther back you get, the bigger and booster it gets. It becomes a solid white beam. Probably not as bad underwater, but look. Solid white beam. When you get closer and it just dims down. So stupid. Guys. I'm stupid, and I can't even call that stupid because that's exactly what it is. Stupid. I'll put stone in there. Why not? I need apparently some spoiled meats. Do I got any spoiled meats? Doubt it. Wait, was that some? Yep. Just so people know, I'm just making trains for the shit of it, just to give shit more XP. Like this dude right here, he's now 7 more levels. Not used them yet. You already got another level. 19 of them, damn. See, these guys level up fast. That was that female I just got done leveling up over there. With that 6 times. How about this dude? Nope, he hasn't leveled up again. That's, he's almost though. I'm not leveling up to level 1, the 4 or this 2 because they're now gonna be my breeders. And he's almost completely mature. And he wants to go on a walk. So I've been doing this for longer than I thought. Come on. Do the walk really quick and imprint a little bit. Come on. Come on. Imprint already. Come on. If you're gonna walk with me right now, just imprint already. And there you go, 100%. Oh, that's the internet going bad. Net neutrality, folks. It kills everything. Okay, so you only had to do him once. And I barely did that once because now he's literally mature right there. Bam. So that's amazing. He matured as I was able to do that. That's interesting. 100% imprinting. Like, I might have been off for a few minutes, which I probably did. Someone's probably gonna comment about that. And that. But seriously, guys, you guys need to fix the spam on there. Which I'm already freaking seeing the network go bad. I've already got reports of that. Some YouTube videos that right now wanting to load. Let's grab some fiber. Fiber, fungal wood, green, and metal. I'll go ahead and make me another pair. They seem to be cheap after you upgrade how much shit you get. Like these things, I'll probably show off some more shit in a different video. But this ain't a show off video. This was a talking, just another thought would to be add something to make it a little bit easier to get going. Food, yeah, might as well increase my food to be 200 along with my water. Don't really care. Again, people, I'm just going to be deleting this dude, so it does not matter. But my thought on these guys was you could set them around your base, and because they're pretty much a constant, you could have one really fast, like have two. Have one that's full. See, like there's two here. Okay, one's always full, then one's not. Like if you're being raided, you can just turn them on. Like people will do lights because you can set them to pin codes and shit. But, you know, constantly using generator fuel. And let's increase this charge radius again, 400. You're 400 and you go to right there. 2 more blocks already. That is impressive. And this one right here that goes like everywhere is not 400 yet. 337. Oh, he gets all the way to there. That's pretty far. That's like 3 times the radius of a torch. Okay? You guys don't need these guys to go out there and kill... What the heck? Oh, he pooped. Don't need these guys to go out there and be like super aggressive guys you can throw at someone and they kill someone. No, you use them for lights to weaken shit. Increase the radius huge. So even if your ally runs out of one, you just have a super fast. You don't need to increase how much it has and max charge because you want it to do the full activate charge. If you have like 1 billion charge and like half of that is charging speed, once it runs out, it's going to run out for a while. But if you have it low and you have a high recharge, it can instantly just jump up and they last a long time. Say you want about 3 times the charge to your actual capacity. It can detect max wild creatures, enemy players, all of that shit. So you just enable that, enable that. There you go. Now if either one of those things come in, it turns on its own. So you can literally have this guy sitting in a little pitch black area like this dude right here, okay? Imagine this is a pitch black corner. Enemy guy shows up, turns himself on, lights up. The other guy don't know what happened. Lights turn on, he doesn't even know it. And he's sitting there in the pitch brightness of one of these guys. Also another thing I've noticed, these guys are very good swimmers, you know, like anglerfish. The light works underwater, unlike a torch. So if you're in that night and you're underwater, the light will actually go in the water with you and you can see in it. Which is another reason why they're super handy. Not to mention, they don't drown. Oh yeah. See, there he is. Where'd he go? Oh. He does not have oxygen. Because he floats. And if he don't float and he's swimming away really fast, if you throw him down, he goes straight to the top. He does not have oxygen. I think he always goes to the top. I don't see an oxygen meter on him. Like if you do this, it'll instantly start going to the top. Which is amazing. By the way, he's fast at swimming. Oh, I'm suffocating. And there he goes. Let's see if I can get him to go under the water with me by going down. Now let's see oxygen. I don't see an oxygen meter. Just charge regen and stuff like that. Charge regen, is his oxygen? Oh no, that's because he's on. Or is it? Is it glitching out his charge regen as his oxygen? I think yes. Okay, so his charge regen is his oxygen meter, but it's broken. So let's do this. Go check it, it's back up. So yes, his charge regen is his oxygen. They could have simply added an oxygen bar to it, but they did not. So he has oxygen, but it's his recharge bar, okay? So that has 2 effects now, increasing how much he can be underwater with you, and increases freaking just the regen. Yeah, if you look at it really close, you can see an O2 on the little canister. Like you have to get really close to your TV. But again, there's that. Like I want to climb up there, like not to the surface, but like wherever that rock is. Alright, another hour long video. Didn't even mean to be an hour. Tons of ideas. I don't know how you do the whole online nerfing the major bases, but it needs to be done. The animal breeding system needs to be locked in somehow, where you can like only mate. If something mates on one server, it has to stay on that server. Like that. That would even be acceptable. Like say you have like a breeding T-Rex. Like a breeded T-Rex that's completely maxed. It has to stay on that server. You can't get it on the server, get it an adult, put it into something else and take it somewhere else. It has to stay on that server if you breed it. You can capture wild ones and take them from server to server, but you cannot a breeded creature. And there's a few other ways you could change that too. Well, no, I'll go tame that dude. Agape is in here. And as you can see, it's building up and stuff with those. But it's quite stupid. Like, some of the bases are stupid. They have ridiculously powerful guys. Like, I've seen level 150 Wyverns just on top of a guy being sold. On top of a rooftop being sold. I'm like, okay, this shit's stupid. Like, I'm pretty sure they want real money for this shit, too. Not items in the game. If there's an item in the game, it could be different, like 1 billion stone. Then that'd just be stupid. It's just obnoxious. Like, I've seen entire mountains be closed off with behemoth gates just so people can go get the metal. Or people claiming areas by putting down a stone foundation. And did you see how this stuff right there just reload? See that? Right there? Yeah, that's stupid. The other one of the glitches of how it wants to reload and deload in some of the stupidest spots. But I've seen areas just completely blocked in with behemoth gates, making it impossible to get through in certain areas on the map. I've seen places just be completely swamped with just like, say, here's one stone foundation, there's one stone foundation, just scattered all over the places so people can't build. And I get people do that so people can't build and troll or block them off their own base. But you're not going to build over an entire base unless you really have the time and the resources and the manpower to do it. Like, so this shit is just stupid. This would normally be like 2 through like 4% of doing this. Instead of 5 feeds, it'd be like 300 fucking feeds to tame this little dude. They need to also scale down local play, because that's what I play on. Local play in between me and him. Okay, usually that's what I play, because I don't play online with like Godzilla communities and shit like that, because it's just stupid. I've seen people waste shit that they didn't even get, like those, oh hey, you're my community, so I'm gonna use this shit that you rightfully earned, probably for days. Really, you just don't. Oh, this spoiled me. I'll take that. And then shit like that. And that guy was what I wanted at me. It's just leaving there, walk up, pet, and everything gets more XP. I would whistle, but I'm pretty sure he'd walk off. But I'm probably gonna stream something else in a little bit, but I'm gonna take a break. I've been up all night just chillaxing. I tried taming one this earlier, but because I walked away for a few minutes and he got hungry. By the way, that's a glitch. Pretty sure. He got hungry, I came back, I fed him. After a few minutes, he went down like 10% on his thing. Like, okay, I can just keep feeding him. His health started to drain. He lost his entire health, and I couldn't even do that within the normal feeding time. After I fed him one time, he stopped wanting to see food. He literally just slowly starved himself to death, and there's nothing I could do. It's stupid as shit. Anyway, like and subscribe. Thank you for your people who's viewing me right now. The 3 people. Thank you. There's no chat, but. This hasn't popped up on the top right. I don't think if it has, I haven't paid attention. I'm sorry, but yeah, Discon. I'll probably be streaming something else, and I'm just chilling on ARK for now. Like I don't even know what to really do on this one. Like I've seen people already cheat the way through the final boss using command codes and shit like that. I've even heard people say that there's barely been anyone actually to have beat the fucking Leviathan. I mean, Mandalorian boss, legitimately. Just people going in there with cheated shit. Or other shit winning. So far, we've tried to do everything legitimate with 2 people, and it's stupidly hard. Thanks, you too, Discon. By the way, go check out his channel, guys. He was kind of late for a shout out in this stream, but he's an awesome dude. Channel name is Discon Plays. He Twitches, streams, that type of stuff. And does YouTube videos. I don't know who's gonna really see that, because half the time I don't even get a single view. But, guess all it's different because, you know, how much gonna look at. 200, I'm still waiting for, let's see, the stone one requires, oh, it doesn't actually require metal, but I was going to get both to compare them, so I'm still waiting for 1,200, and the 800 accommodation paste. Yeah, dude, I'm just doing to be nice. You're a nice guy yourself. Peace out and go have fun at work. Guess I could try to make some combination pastes. Yeah, it's still the same shit. It's good. I think I put all my charting. Yeah, I did. And all that. I'm gonna need a lot more Triton and stuff like that. That's easy to go deal. Anyway, I'm ending the stream. See y'all later. Bye bye.